We're just pulling into Exmouth now. We're going to be based here for the next 3 or 4 days, and then we'll head out to Cape Range. Can't wait to show what we're going to be up to whilst we're here. Morning. We've just been to the Social Society, a little coffee shop, really cool place in the town. Has real good coffee, some good food, and like a little clothes section as well, and like home decors. It's really cute. Yeah, it's really cute actually. Go take a look if you're in town. And we're just coming out to Shot Hole Canyon. Yeah, Shot Hole Canyon. It's not too far from the town. You just sort of head back out of Exmouth a little bit, and I think it's like a canyon that you drive through, and there's a viewpoint and stuff. So we're just gonna go do that this morning before it gets too hot. And then the rest of the day we're probably just going to go check out some of the local beaches, take a look at them.
Do some snorkeling.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of snorkeling and stuff if we can. And then we're going to go for dinner later at...
Whalers Restaurant. Yeah,
Whalers Restaurant. So I think they do good seafood and stuff, so we're going to head there later. For now we're just going to go through Shot Hole Canyon, and yeah, we'll show you. We're just at Shot Hole Canyon. We've just done the drive through like the middle of the canyon. It was a beautiful drive, recommend it, but you definitely want a high clearance four-wheel drive. If you didn't have a high clearance one, you'd probably bottom out on some of the washouts and stuff. So yeah, definitely high clearance four-wheel drive to get through, but the actual road and stuff wasn't too bad. It was pretty good, just a few rocky sections. But we're now just at a picnic area, and it looks like there's some steps just to one side of us that I'm guessing they hike up to the top of the hill to the viewpoint. So we're going to go up there now, and we'll show you when we're up there. We're just doing a little bit of exploring around the town, just going to the local beaches.
Seeing what's around really.
Yeah, just having a little look around, and obviously at the end of the week we're going to go over to Cape Range, where I think the beaches over there are a little bit nicer. So we didn't want to go over there unnecessarily, so we'll just stay around here for today and tomorrow, and then we'll start heading over that way at some point.
Yeah, I think they're a bit more sheltered on the other side. We've just been really chilled since we've got to Exmouth. We thought we'd do probably a lot more than what we have done, but it's been nice to have a few days just pottering around, seeing what's about in the town, which has been good. Yesterday we went to see a few beaches, but it was quite windy, so we decided to sort of go back to the campsite and stay by the pool for a bit. And then last night we went to Whalers Restaurant, which was so nice. We had the seafood medley and steak, and we definitely overate, but it was good. But on the way home we saw 2 snakes, and I ran away from the first one that was on the path, and I nearly stood on another one. And then today we just went to the gym this morning, which was good, and went to get a coffee, and then went around the surf shops. We went to Bakery 2, which was good, definitely recommend that. We had a pie and a muffin to share, which was good. And then we had an early dinner because we've just headed down to Learmonth Jetty to catch some fish. Well, hopefully we're going to try for squid, because apparently that's what's quite good to catch here, but who knows with fishing. But yeah, we'll see if we catch anything.
last night we didn't have much luck with the squid fishing. Had a couple of hookups, but they managed to get off, so didn't actually get anything. Then today we've just went out for breakfast this morning, grabbed a coffee and stuff, and now we've just come down to the beach. We've come round like the Cape Range side, not too far from the lighthouse, but it's really windy today. That's why we're like videoing in the car. But we've just found this beach. It's called, I think it's called Jan's or Jan's Access. I'm not sure what beach it's actually.
I think it might be Mauritius.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on the actual beach name, but there's a little track that comes in called Jan's Access. So we're just going to go down here for the afternoon. It's still really windy out, but we've just found a couple of little sheltered points on the beach, so we'll stay there, I think, for a few hours, and then we'll probably head up towards the lighthouse for the sunset tonight. It's meant to be a good spot to watch it, so we'll probably head up that way, maybe cook a bit of dinner up there, watch the sunset, sunrise, yeah, sunset, and then we'll head back to the campsite tonight, and we'll just get things packed up, ready for tomorrow, because we're going to actually go stay down in Cape Range for the next few days. And that's why I was a little bit hesitant as like going all the way down there today or some of the previous days, because we're going to be down there for a few days anyway. So we're going to get up early tomorrow morning and head down there. We're just down here at Mangroves in the Cape Range National Park, and it looks a lot like Broome, to be honest with you. Like, it's got like the mangroves hugging the shoreline and stuff. It's really cool. It's definitely worth checking out if you're coming down here. Unfortunately, we just had so much wind whilst we're here. It's just been really hard to do any videos, but all we've been doing is just checking out a few little beaches on the way down. We haven't come down too far today. I think Mangroves is about as far south as we're going to go. And we're just going to check this out, and then we'll probably head back to the campgrounds in Exmouth tonight and just cook a bit of food there and stuff. We were going to try and cook dinner for the sunset at the lighthouse area, but I think the wind's just going to be so bad, like it's just going to be a pain. So we're just going to head back to town tonight and yeah, go from there. But yeah, Mangroves, it's really nice. I'll show you a bit of footage without the wind and stuff. I'll definitely come check it out. Right, so we're just leaving Exmouth now, and we're just heading out to Cape Range National Park, and we're going to be staying at Osprey campgrounds for a few days. But this morning we're going to go to Turquoise Bay for a little bit of a snorkel. Hopefully the wind's not too bad, and then we're going to go to Oyster Stacks, hopefully before low tide, because it's meant to be better at high tide. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We've just got down here to Turquoise Bay. It's about 9 AM. There's already quite a few cars here, but we'll go down there for a snorkel and stuff, and then we'll try and do a bit of videoing today. I can already hear the wind a little bit, but hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, we've been looking at coming out to like Cape Range and stuff for like the last couple of years, and we're finally here, and we're actually lucky enough to be staying out here for a few days, so we can't wait for that. But just a little recap of what we've been up to in Exmouth. We've been went to Whalebone Brewery in the town. I had a couple of beers there. The lager was real good, and the session ale was actually decent as well. They do some pizzas. We didn't actually get one, but we saw them come out and everyone pretty much banged on about how good they were. Went to the bakery. They do some good stuff in there, good pies and sandwiches, baked goods, breads, everything like that, and it's real popular. There's always a bit of a queue in there or people sitting outside. Little surf shops in the town, there's fishing shops, there's a few bits and pieces. Like if you're in Exmouth, definitely go for a little walk around and see what's about. Just been going to the gym as well. There's I think it's called Ningaloo Gym. You can just pay for a one-off session if you want. So you got up early a couple of mornings and went in there, which was good, have a little sweat out. And yeah, so now we're just coming out to Cape Range. We're gonna be out here for a few days, and yeah, we can't wait. Like if you look at pictures of Cape Range National Park, it looks amazing. So we're gonna get stuck into it, and we'll show you what we're up to. So we just pulled in at PILGRAMUNNA. I think it's PILGRAMUNNA. I think that's how you spell it. A guy at a local fishing shop actually told us to stop in here, and he said it's a real good snorkeling spot. So we just pulled in to have a look and stuff. There's no one else here. I don't know if it's like not one of the main places to come, but it's really, really beautiful. Like it's definitely worth stopping in that. But the wind here is really bad. Like it's not very sheltered, so I'm not going to go for a snorkel. But we did go take a look, and we did take some photos and stuff. So yeah, no, it's a cool place though. And we're going to go down to
Osprey Bay.
Yeah, Osprey. That's where we're staying. So we'll probably go find our camp spot and stuff, suss that out, and then later on we'll probably go back to Oyster Stacks to do snorkeling, because you can only go there at high tide, which is about 4:30 today. So we'll probably head back down there a little bit later, do a bit more snorkeling there, and then I think that'll probably be it for today.
Yeah.
We've just arrived down at Osprey campgrounds. We've just been down the front to check it out. The water looks ridiculous, so we're going to grab a snorkel, go down there, have a snorkel around. It's a little bit windy for the paddleboard today, but probably maybe tomorrow or so I might get it out. Probably do some fishing from here as well. You can actually do some land-based fishing here, but not from a boat. And yeah, it looks great and looks so nice. We just can't wait to get in the water.
We've just had showers after a fun packed day, a little bit sunburnt, which isn't good. And now we're just cooking. So Charlie's on the hob. And what are we having tonight, Charlie?
I've got chicken skewers. Probably just going to put it in some wraps with some salad. Yeah, it's nothing too major tonight. Just maybe a bit of capsicum, some spinach, a bit of onion.
Bit kebab wraps.
Yeah, that, a couple of beers, and I think that's about it.
An amazing backdrop to Charlie cooking.
We'll probably catch the sunset in a bit, so hopefully we'll have dinner, and then we'll go sit down on the rocks and watch the sunset.
Yeah.
Right, this is our second day out at Cape Range National Park, and we're still at Osprey Bay campgrounds. We're here for 3 nights, so we've only done 1 night so far, but it is ridiculously nice. Like, it is so nice. Like, just out front of the campgrounds, there's like reef and coral, and you just go for like a snorkel, and there's turtles and just so many fish. It's just ridiculous. At the moment there is still a little bit of a wind, so it's a little bit hard to record when I'm out away from shelter. But right next to Osprey campgrounds there's another place called Sandy Bay. It's about a 10-minute walk, or you can drive here if you want, but you can see it from Osprey. And we've just come around here and it is literally paradise. Like, it's honestly, there's not many places you'll find that looks like this. But yeah, I just don't think photos will do it any justice, but it's so nice. Like, morning. We've had a bit of a busy morning this morning. I had to go back into Exmouth. My GoPro Hero 9 took in some water the last couple of days. No fault of my own. I'm not sure what happened, but anyway, GoPro have agreed to replace it for free, but I just had to send them the damaged one back to them. So I've sent that back, and then they're gonna send a new one out, but it's getting sent to Melbourne because I'm traveling around a bit. I'm not sure how long they're gonna take to send it and whatnot, but it is what it is. But what I've done is I've bought the new GoPro Hero 10, which I'm filming on right now. So it's the first video on the GoPro Hero 10, just so we have it for like the Cape Range National Park, South Leafroy, and just pretty much all our trip. Like, you know, you never know how long those things are going to take to be sent out. So yeah, we're giving it a go. A little bit more money than what we wanted to spend, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's that. But we're just come back into Cape Range National Park now, and we're just going to pull in at a couple of different places that we haven't stopped at yet. The first one we're going to stop at is Lakeside. We're told it's a cool little spot. I'm looking at it now, it does look beautiful, but it looks really windy. So we'll go check it out, and whether if we go for a snorkel we do, or whatever. But if not, we're probably going to go stop at Turquoise Bay again. Helen wants to stop there, go for a snorkel. She's just bought herself a new set of flippers, snorkel and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll go give that a go, and then we'll end back at Osprey tonight for our last night, and then we'll go to South Leafroy tomorrow. But yeah, we've got another big day planned of snorkeling and diving and whatnot, so yeah, can't wait. So I'm having burgers tonight, but burgers and wraps. When you're living on the road, you'll pretty much have wraps at least once a day, whether it's breakfast, lunch or dinner, like even twice. We had them for lunch today, tuna wraps, I have them for dinner, now burger wraps. Like, they don't go out of date, and you can just put anything in them and it tastes good, you know? So yeah, when you live on the road, you'll be eating a lot of wraps. Like, yeah, a couple of burgers and a wrap. Job done. just here at Osprey. It's our last night here. We've had 3 nights staying here and we've loved it. Behind where we're camping there's like these sand dunes that lead down to the sea, and you can come down here for the sunset. We're just sitting up amongst them, hiding from the wind a little bit and just waiting for the sun to go down, and it's just beautiful. Like, morning, we're up early this morning. We got up about 10 to 5. We just got to get across Yardie Creek, which is between Osprey and South Lefroy, where we're going to be staying. So low tide is right now, so we want to try and sneak across. Always we'll have to wait till about 4 o'clock this afternoon, and we want to spend a bit of the day down there today. So yeah, we're going to try and get across early this morning, go to Windabandy Point, and then go down to South Lefroy, where we'll be staying for another 3 days. Anyway. Right, we've just done Yardie Creek crossing. It was a little bit, there's a lot more water in there what I thought there was going to be. So I was a little bit anxious, and when I was walking it, like it was really boggy and like my feet kept like sinking down and stuff. So I was a little bit anxious about going across, but I just let the tyres right down and we managed to get across okay. So this is Yardie Creek crossing that we just came across. I was expecting it to be bone dry, just because we come at low tide, and I've seen videos of people doing it before and there's been no water in here, but we managed to just get across this little bit here. Wasn't too deep, but a couple of spots are quite boggy. So definitely get out and walk it first, because like some spots are like good, some spots weren't. Just make sure there's not too much water in it, because some of the spots are quite deep as well, so just be aware of that. So yeah. Right, we've just crossed the Yardie Creek, so that'll be it for this episode. We'll be finished up in Exmouth now and Cape Range National Park, and we're now going to head out to South Lefroy and the Ningaloo coast. So for the next episode we'll be out there, so we'll see you soon.